my brother Howard came over to me because he was close by. He was a gunner on number 2, and I was a gunner on number 3. And he said, that very strong odor, he don't think it's a chemical factory. When we were kids, our mother used to go to a meat market, buy a freshly killed chicken. In those days, you had to buy the whole chicken. Take it home. She would hold it over the gas flame of the stove in the kitchen to burn off any remaining pin feathers. And he said, in doing so, it used to burn some of the skin and the fat of the chicken. He said, that's the odor it reminds him of. So I asked my gun sergeant, Tom Rogers, permission for Howard and I to go over there and determine what was the source of the strong odor. He could have said no, but he said, well, go ahead, but don't stay long because we don't know how long we're going to be at that position. So we took off. It took us maybe 10, 15 minutes to go through the woods. First thing we saw was a wide open area with a line of railroad boxcars. We crawled over between 2 boxcars, and the boxcar on our immediate right, the sliding door was open, as long as maybe 4 or 5 additional boxcars. And this particular one was unique because it had a dead prisoner's legs hanging out. And we had a little Brownie box camera we had liberated a couple of weeks earlier. The only film we had was what was inside the camera when we found it. So we decided to take a picture of that boxcar. And they were all deceased, crammed in like sardines, all clothed but all deceased, as well as some of the other boxcars. And then we noticed nearby was a 2-story building. In the middle was a gate. And we saw some other soldiers going through that gate, so we just went through the same gate. On the gate itself, it had the German words, Arbeit macht frei, which means work makes you free. So we walked through that gate, and it was a large open area. We saw a number of buildings to our right, and then we saw a bunch of buildings that looked like barracks buildings. We knew very little about such camps because they were not military objectives. So we later learned that there were over 32,000 prisoners inside the barracks.